Japan Dyno, the best of Japan to you. Howdy, this is Andy of Japan Dyno, and I have for you a gauge cluster from an EK9 Civic. The EK9 is the Type R, the Japanese version of the Type R. This is removed from a Koki Type R because it has the ABS light, but the wiring loom is essentially the same. The only difference is it has one extra wire for the ABS light in the 98, although I believe some earlier Zenki vehicles in overseas markets had airbags prior to 98. The face is carbon, of course, as is standard. You can know it is a Japanese cluster because it has the 180 km per hour speedometer. In Japan, it's a requirement of law that all cars as stock must only have 180 on their speedometer. Any other speedometer is either not JDM, not Japanese domestic market, or it is an aftermarket racing only purposes speedometer. Okay, so this is the stock standard CTR speedometer and gauge cluster. Okay, moving on to some further photos, close-up of the tach and speedometer. Traveled 2,183 kilometers, so it was removed very early in the life of the vehicle, probably to fit the likes of a Mugen or a Spoon cluster. And the right-hand side, again, very good condition, no marks or anything. Finally, with the cover reattached. And finally from behind. So it's a CTR Koki, that's the late version of the CTR, stock Japanese domestic market, carbon face gauge cluster. Thank you. In order to serve you better, we have our website at www.japandyno.com, as well as our blog, the Japan Dyno Daily Fix, where we feature items of special interest. Look forward to seeing you there.